We now have information to demonstrate that the present Republican Party is part in two, between a Trump party and your more conventional GOP. The current week's NBC News, Wall Street Journal survey posed this inquiry to Republican voters: do you see yourself as to be increasingly a supporter of Trump or a supporter of the Republican Party? 58% of them addressed Trump, and 38% said the GOP. The Trump supporters will probably hail from country zones and to be men, while Republican Party supporters will probably be ladies and inhabitants of suburbia. What's more, the contrasts between them, on their perspectives of GOP pioneers, migration and race, are intriguing. Affirm of Trump's activity execution. Trump supporters, 99%. Party supporters, 84%. Perspectives of Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. Trump supporters, 13% positive, 34% negative. Party supporters, 36% positive, 14% negative. Perspectives of House Speaker Paul Ryan. Trump supporters, 35% positive, 33% negative. Party supporters, 71% positive, 9% negative. Happy with GOP pioneers. Trump supporters, 27%. Party supporters, 51%. Bolster claims citizenship, that all kids conceived in U.S. ought to be conceded citizenship. Trump supporters, 30%. Party supporters, 47%. Keep DACA. Trump supporters, 15%. Party supporters, 32%. Favor of Trump's exculpate of Joe Arpaio. Trump supporters, 73%. Party supporters, 50%. Affirm of Trump's treatment of race relations. Trump supporters, 72%. Party supporters, 38%. Affirm of Trump's treatment of nature and environmental change. Trump supporters, 65%. Party supporters, 37%. Affirm of Trump's utilization of Twitter. Trump supporters, 50%. Party supporters, 31%. Affirm of Trump's treatment of Charlottesville. Trump supporters, 55%. Party supporters, 31%. 8 months into Trump's administration, the Republican Party is on a very basic level isolated over these issues. What's more, it will uncovering to perceive what these numbers resemble in 12 months, and in addition in 2020. The battle in Bama, Trump crusades for strange this evening. Given this gap, it's striking that President Trump has made a beeline for Alabama today around evening time to battle for the establishment-supported Luther Strange, who's going head-to-head Tuesday against the insurgent applicant Roy Moore. So for this situation, Trump is backing the Republican Party's applicant over the Trump Party's competitor. Yet, as yesterday's Strange versus Moore talkabout appeared, the two competitors embraced Trump, particularly Strange. NBC's Alex Sideswald, peculiar specified his help from Trump and association with the president over and again all through the open deliberation. Who does the president bolster? The president underpins me. In the event that you have not taken after the president on Twitter, I encourage you do as such. He just tweeted an incredible tweet out about his excited help for my battle and me, Strange said at the open deliberation, per NBC's Adam Naboa. Moore reacted, well, I'm surely happy I'm not running against the President of the United States. Nor am I running against the Vice President of the United States, and I can't reveal to you what he considers. Each move he makes. When he goes to the restroom. When he doesn't care for my adversary. Trump's rally for Strange happens in Huntsville, Alabama, at 8:15 p.m. ET. State Medicaid chiefs request that Senate Republicans back off on Graham Cassidy. In the Human Services face-off regarding the most recent gathering to scrutinize the Graham Cassidy enactment was the National Association of Medicaid Directors, who contended in an announcement that peace-allowing well-being assets would just convolute things for the states. The Graham Cassidy enactment would expect states to operationalize the Square Allow part by January 1, 2020. The extent of this work, and the assets required to help state arranging and usage exercises can't be exaggerated. States should create general methodologies, put resources into framework advancement, frameworks changes, supplier and oversaw mine design contracting, and play out a large group of different exercises. Most by far of states won't have the capacity to do as such inside the 2-year time period imagined here, particularly considering the clear absence of government financing in the bill to help these basic exercises, they said. The state Medicaid chiefs requested the Senate to back off, and at any rate get a CBO score before voting. Any exertion of this extent needs intensive discourse, examination and investigation, and ought not be hurried through without legitimate consideration. The authoritative proposition would not have a full CBO score until after its booked section, which ought to be the absolute minimum required for starting thought. With just a couple of authoritative days left for the whole procedure to finish up, there obviously is not adequate time for policymakers, governors, Medicaid directors, or other basic partners to take part in the keen pondering important to guarantee effective long-haul changes. War of words amongst Trump and Kim Jong-un. NBC's Phil McCausland, North Korea's pioneer, called President Donald Trump a panicked pooch and a criminal attached to behaving recklessly in an official articulation discharged Thursday. A long way from making comments of any influential power that can be seen to be useful to diffusing strain, he made exceptional discourteous rubbish one has never gotten notification from any of his forerunners, Kim said. A panicked pooch barks louder. More from Kim Jong-un. I will doubtlessly and certainly tame the rationally disturbed U.S. dotard with flame. Trump restored the verbal fire over Twitter. Kim Jong-un of North Korea, who is clearly a crazy person who wouldn't fret starving or murdering his kin, will be tried more than ever. Facebook to hand over its 2016 promotions to Congress. Facebook is swinging over to Congress a large number of commercials suspected to be connected to the Russian endeavor to undermine a year ago's presidential race, CEO Mark Zuckerberg said on Thursday, NBC News reports. This month, a Facebook examination found a presumed Russian operation burned through $100,000 on issues-related promotions from June 2015 to May 2017. President Trump reacted to Facebook's news by calling the Russia examination a scam. The Russia trick proceeds with, now it's promotions on Facebook. Shouldn't something be said about the completely one-sided and deceptive media scope for crooked Hillary? He tweeted. If it's a fabrication, why are there a unique guidance and different congressional councils examining the issue? Germany holds its races on Sunday. Lastly, Germany holds its decisions on Sunday, and NBC News takes a look at the race, and how Germans see Chancellor Angela Merkel. Experts say the 63-year-old Merkel's dependability, sensible style and anti-extremist approaches have charmed her to German voters. Joined with a solid economy and worldwide vulnerability, that notoriety has influenced her an extreme officeholder to beat to and given her gathering a two-digit lead in the surveys over the Social Democrats, SPD, and their hopeful Martin Schulz.